He got sick for 5 years.
So married for 20 years,
Yes.
he was sick for
for
5 out
years.
of those 20 years.
Yes. So she came back before me. She now come. Auntie, I say, what happened? They have packed all your clothes. I was left with the only clothes on my body.
A new voice is rising. A voice for the widows whose lives hold more pain than most can imagine. Welcome to the Impact Stories.
Welcome to the Impact Stories, a podcast by the Samuel Fayomi Impact Foundation. Here, we give voice to the widows whose stories are often unheard. Stories of pain, stories of loss, stories of faith, stories of strength unknown. Today, we'll be sitting with a woman whose life changed with one single event. Changed, but didn't end. Hopefully, we learn as we listen and gain after we have listened. My name is Maria, and I am your host. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you, Maria.
Please would like an introduction,
Okay.
to know your name and something about who you are.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Safiya. I'm Yoruba by tribe.
Okay.
I got married in 1992 and I lost my husband in 2012.
Okay.
So after I lost my husband, he left me with children, one eye on, one eye closed. I never fall asleep. I've been having sleepless nights, restless day, just to make sure the children are well okay.
Yes.
And up till now, I have been struggling just to make sure those children have quality education, shelter over their head,
Yes.
their food, etc. I thank Almighty God. After Samuel Fayomi Impact Foundation come into my life, the support I got from them, it really helps.
Okay.
At
So
least, yes.
we'll come to
Okay.
that at the later
Okay.
part of our discussion.
Okay.
But I really want to know who Safiya was before 1992.
Okay.
I want to know, growing up,
Mm-hmm.
being a Yoruba girl coming up, what was life like?
By then, I have a lot of dream. But man proposed, God disposed. I really wanted to go deep into my parents to educate me, but along the way, I lost my father in 1985. So my mother was also a widow. So she was the one that brought us up. Although I married.
How many siblings did you have?
4.
Yes. There were 4 or 5 of you?
We have 5 of us.
5.
Yes. We are 4 girls and a boy.
Okay.
Yes.
And your mother had to raise the 5 of you by herself?
Yes, she has to raise us.
So what was that life like?
In fact, it was hard. Life was very, very hard. And then we have to struggle. My mom has to struggle to feed us. So, in fact, we thank God. I don't really, due to my mother experience, we experienced a lot from her. But I can't imagine that, maybe because I didn't expect, maybe I don't know by then that one day I will also become a widow.
That would be you someday.
Yes. So due to my mother's experience, what we saw with my mother, by then I was also using it. I make sure that I give my children discipline and make sure that they come up responsible.
From how you saw your mother carry on after your dad died, you also use that when life happened to you. You were able to use your mother's experience and also bring your children up. You know, you mentioned that you wanted to go further in your education, but because your dad wasn't there anymore, that couldn't happen anymore. At what level of education did you have to stop?
At secondary.
Did you finish?
No. I did not finish by then. It was after I got married, then my husband was not the one sponsoring me.
Oh, you went back to school?
Yes, I went back to school. So after his demise, I still further my education. My children were going to school. I was doing business, my children's school, and also I was furthering by then.
Okay.
Yes.
So your dad had died, couldn't go to school anymore.
Yes.
Your mother was managing 5 children.
Yes.
And navigating her own life as well, because life
Yes.
had equally changed for her.
Yes.
It wasn't just you who lost your father. She
Yes.
also lost a husband, and I'm sure her major support system.
Yes.
What were you doing before you met your husband?
My mother engaged me in a skill work then that I should be learning how to plait hair. By then the only hair design that was available by then is plaiting. That was what she engaged me. So after even I got married, my husband still engaged me in skill work, how to be doing fashion design by then, but I didn't stay long in it actually.
Was there any reason why you didn't push that?
By then I started giving birth to children, so I have to take care of children. Responsibilities. Okay, that is it.
How did you meet your husband?
Well, actually, through a family friend. Yes, through a family friend.
They introduced you?
Yes.
How? I wanted to paint a picture of what it
a family friend. By then, my husband was looking for a wife. He doesn't want to choose a wife by himself, that they should look for a decent girl for him. That is how we met.
And there you were.
Yes.
A decent girl, according to his asking.
Yes.
So you got married.
Yes.
What did you feel like? Now you're no longer a single. Even if you saw yourself as a girl, I know how being married just automatically changes how people look at you.
Yes.
How did you feel now you're married?
So, you can't compare a life of single and a life of marriage. In Africa, a wife is always under the husband control. You understand? That is it. When you marry a husband, you also marry his people. You need to be respectful to them. That is it. So obey the rules and you live in peace. That is it.
There were rules?
There were rules, yes, of course. You don't need to be disrespecting your husband's relatives.
That's true.
That is part of
you shouldn't disrespect anyone.
That is part of African norms. You understand? You respect your husband, people, you respect your husband.
But was there any pressure from the family?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I don't think so. Because my husband family, they are not really that large. You understand, ba? They are not really that large, as in extension family like that. There are not many. Everybody has his own thing to carry on. That is it.
So being a close-knit family was very easy to integrate.
Yes, it was very easy to integrate, and understanding matters. Yes. That is it. Once you see problem coming, you quickly know how to solve it. That is it. You quickly how to come over it so that it will not escalate or it will not cause family issue. That is it.
Okay. So after you married in 1992, when did you start having children? How many children did you have? What was the experience?
Okay. I gave birth to my first child 1993. The second one 1996. Then the third one 1999. While the fourth one 2004.
So how did you manage all of them together?
Well, they eat the same food. If there is a season celebration, they wear the same thing. That is it.
I know some children are picky eaters. So when you say they eat the same thing, it makes
like,
sense.
For
to
example,
me.
I don't separate their food. I join them together. Yes. They eat in one bowl because what I believe is that when you join children together to eat together, it makes them become one family.
Do you think that parents still do that?
I don't know.
I do it.
Okay, so that is it. It makes the children, even if they fight there, they will still.
No, they will fight.
They will fight.
Somebody touched my hand.
Somebody eat my front.
Somebody touched my spoon.
Or somebody eat my front.
He's looking at me. I said, look at the food. Don't look at each other.
That is it.
I understand.
That is it.
So, your husband, of course, was the major pillar of the house. I'm talking about providing now.
Yes.
So he tend to, when you live in a rented house, I'm sure he was one paying school fees and all of. Did you help financially in any way? Did you have to?
Yes, I help. I help because my husband was a salary earner. Monthly.
Yes.
He is a monthly income earner. So the little business I'm doing, if the children's school fees is due and it may take long before his own income will come to pay for the children's school fees, I used to cover up. Yes, I cover up. That's what I do to support him by then.
Did he have any notion about it? I know that some men don't like it.
Okay, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have any complaint about it. That is it.
What about your own family? Now you have your own family, but you came from somewhere.
Yes.
How were you bridging? My mom and my sisters, I have a brother, and now I am married. I also have my children. That other family you came from, how were you in those years? How was it?
My family have been supporting. Yes, my own personal family have been supporting. Yes. The only thing is that it was when I lost my husband, they were so worried that at my young age, you understand, I've become a widow. How will I do? I should come back home with the children. I say no. Let us keep staying in Kaduna here, at least, because at times when relatives are really doing things, it will make somebody to be lazy. You will not.
You don't want to rely on them entirely.
We don't want to rely on them entirely. It's not that we don't have problem. We have it. We have problem. We have financial problem. We have it. Big one. But we need to struggle hard so that in future we will know where we are coming from and we know where we are heading to. That is it.
You know where you're coming from. You know where you're heading.
Yes, most especially the children. You need to show them how life is.
I agree with you.
Yes.
I agree with you. So, you got married in 1992.
Yes.
And he died in 2012.
Yes.
That's
20 years.
2 decades.
Yes.
2 decades together.
Yes.
It may seem like a long time. But I know that sharing a life with somebody, 20 years can really go by fast.
Yes.
Because a lot happens in between.
Yes.
A lot happens in between that can take your attention. So sometimes you don't wake up one day and you'll be like, where did the time even go?
Yes.
What was 20 years of marriage like? What was 20 years of marriage like for you? Yeah. It's all part of who you are, who you have become. So what was it like being somebody's wife for 20 years? And then after 20 years, that life is gone.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Within that 20 years, there may be good memory and there may be bad memory.
Very well.
Yes, there may be good memory, there may be bad memory. You know, some women, if they lost their husband, somehow, I don't know, personally, they may feel happy that, thank God he's gone. It's so troublesome when he's alive. You understand? But I can't really leave him because he's the father of my children. Some women may think so. That is horrible memory. But the good memory is that somebody that is there for you, supportive, you will feel sad if the person is gone because it's never going to come back again. That is it.
Especially if you had a good
relation. Exactly.
But do you think that enduring somebody only for you to be happy when they die, whether you're the cause of it or
not,
is that a life you'd advise anybody to live?
No, I can't advise anybody like that. I can't advise anybody, even if it is your enemy that died, you can't be happy. Talk less of your husband, the father of your children. And the children, they watch whatsoever the parents are doing.
Yes.
Whatsoever they are doing, they watch it. The way you treat their father, that is how the memory, the image, they will grow up with it.
Yes.
So that is when whatsoever you want to do, don't do it in front of the kids. That is it.
Especially if it's negative.
Yes, that is it. Maybe after when the children might have gone to school, or maybe they are out somewhere, then you can do whatsoever you want to do. If at all you want to do. That is it. But for me, I have good memory of my husband because he was a loving and caring man. That is it.
What happened?
That
he died. What happened? Was he ill? What happened?
Yes, he was sick.
Okay.
Yes, he got sick for 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, 5 years.
So married for 20 years,
yes,
he was sick for 5 out
years.
of those 20 years.
Yes. So he died on his sick bed. That's how I lost my husband.
Were you the only one looking after him?
I was the one looking.
Was there
of course, I'm his
helping?
wife. Anything, there are some things personally that I need to take care of him. You understand?
But did you have help?
I have help, of course.
Family?
Yes, my husband family. Yes, my husband family, we take care of him together. Yes, we take care of him together. Since my children they are not grown up
that time.
They are not fully mature by that time. So we take care of him together.
And you also had to look after your children at the same time.
Yes, that is how they come in, so that the financial burden will not be too much. That is it. It will not be too much. And after I lost my husband, immediately the day he died, I'm a Muslim, so I have to start mourning my husband right from daddy. Immediately I have to start mourning. I have to mourn him for 130 days.
130 days?
Yes, 130 days. Yes, it's required. 130 days. 40 days is the compulsory mourning.
Okay.
Yes. Why 3 months? Is to purify myself, to make sure I am not pregnant. Yes.
For 40 days, you're doing it to honor him.
Yes, for 40 days.
And the 3 months after that makes it altogether 130 days. It's for you.
It's for me. The 3 months is for me. Yes, to purify myself, to make sure I am not pregnant. Yes, why the 40 days is the takaba, that is the money of my husband. But if I'm really financially stable by then, I would have stayed at home for that 130 days. Yes. But after the 40 days, if I don't have who will be supporting me financially, I have to look for a place to be doing business so that I can be taking care of my children.
You have to fend for yourself.
Yes, I have to fend by myself.
So there was no sitting around after the compulsory days.
Yes, after the 40 days, yes.
That must have been tough.
It was tough.
Because I know 40 days is not enough to unburden the heaviness of losing a husband.
No.
So you had to get up and go around as if.
Yes.
To some, I'm sure that there are people that would not even know that this is what you are going through.
Yes, except I discuss it. except I discuss it, because even my husband relative, they have to advise me to what has happened. After 40 days, if I know that I can be doing some little things, I can be doing it to support, so that it can be supportive to us. That's how it is. So it's not easy. It's not easy.
You mentioned that your children were still very young.
Yes.
You needed help, and that was where even your in-laws came in to help you.
Yes.
I'm sure they were present where you needed them. They came physically. Maybe they sent money. And
yes. Although they were far away, but even if all of them didn't come by then, they have a representative.
Somebody was
around. Yes.
How old were your children?
By then, the elderly one was 16 years old by then.
16.
Yes, was 16 by then. I think so, 16 to 17 by then. Because then he was about to write NECO WAEC. Yes, then.
Finishing secondary school.
Yes.
Did you have to? I know they would see things happening in the house.
Yes.
It will be obvious that something has happened.
Yes.
They will see people coming and going. What was their reaction?
Well,
how did they take it?
You know, at times when children were kids, they may not really know the pain of losing parents.
That's very true.
Until they started growing up. That is it. And most especially if they lost father and the mother was there for them, they may not really feel that the father is gone. And if the mother is gone and the father was really there for them, they may not feel that they are orphans.
Because they have the memories to remember.
They don't remember
that they shared something with their father.
Yes. Assuming maybe after their father died and I went and remarried, I abandoned them with their father's relatives. You know what we have, even up to now that I'm talking, that feeling, they will say our mother has no feeling for us. You understand?
I'm sure it would have been worse than their father not being around.
Yes. That is why being an orphan, you need mother's care, if it is the mother that is alive or if it is the father that is alive. That is it.
You know, I was telling you initially, after my mom was gone, my sister, she had no choice actually. She was left to raise me. You know, when my friends would say, my mom said this, my mom said that, there's a way I used to feel.
Yeah.
Because I knew that my mom wasn't there anymore.
Yes.
Me and her, we look alike. Okay. At some point, I'll tell people that she's my mother.
Yeah.
And they will believe me.
Yes.
So when those kinds of things will now come up, I'll take solace. And she really showed me that she loved me. I miss my mother, but at some point, I started to embrace the love that she gave to me. And it made things easy.
Yes.
Having your mother not been around, I am living the life. I have lived that life.
Yes.
And I know how difficult it can be. I was sharing with somebody. I said, why is it that when the husband dies, the woman will dash herself to her children? She will do anything, everything to look after her children. But you see that our fathers, I hear that sometimes 1 month after, 6 months, 1 year, they are already shopping for another wife. Or sometimes family members will say, marry so that you can live long. Bring somebody so that they can look after you. Why do you think that women don't really? Because you already mentioned that you didn't remarry. Why do you think that most women, because there are women who remarry and it's not like it's a bad thing, but why do you think that most women decide that my husband is gone, let me face my children?
Well, there are a lot of reasons. Everybody has his own story to tell. I'm sorry to say this. Some women, they feel any man that will come and marry them, they may not love their children. as they love the mother.
Sure. Because it's possible that he wants the woman, but he doesn't want the children.
Yes. Maybe after she married the man, he will start treating the children anyhow. He will be looking one way and the other to spoil his children's hope bringing. You understand? Let me use an example with my mother. My mother, after my father died,
yes,
she didn't get married. She didn't remarry. If people ask her that, you are still young, you don't want to, she will say, my children are girls. If they got married, I will now marry.
But did that ever happen?
It never happened. It never happened. My mother never married.
So that was the way she used to.
Yeah, that is the excuse. Yeah, she will say,
yes.
my children are girls. My children are girls. So if they grow up, they marry, they went to their husband's house, then I will now marry. So that my husband will not disturb them. My relationship with my husband, my children's relationship with me will not affect. Until she died in 2019. Yes, she died 2019. What a very good mother. She has been there for me. And been so supportive to me.
Mothers are like that.
Yes.
Fathers are very good.
Yes.
They are the best at what they do.
Yes.
But being a mother myself,
that is it.
I think there are some things that we can't even begin.
Yes. There are a lot of excuses that we make a widow not to remarry, because there are a lot of things that are happening nowadays. Yes. At times, your husband friend, close friend, after your husband died, he will be coming to lobbying, you understand?
Is he single or he's married?
Even if he's married,
he will come after your husband has gone.
He will come. It has happened to many women. We come, to my friend is gone, and you can't be sitting like that. So the best thing, you need somebody that will support you. If it is a woman that is very reasonable, she will look at him and say, where are you heading to? You understand?
Wouldn't that mean that when the man was alive, that he was probably nursing some ideas about you?
No, one thing, but if the woman, she's a very reasonable woman, she knows what she's doing, she will say, maybe this is a test from God. Want to really know, baby, after my husband died, do I still care for him? I should care for what he left behind, not moving on. You understand, ba? There are a situation that you will need to move on, but there are some situations that you will just say, Kai, this is not good. This man, even when my husband is alive, he has been looking for opportunity to come around, but he never gets the chance. You understand? So there are so many excuses. Some women will say, I won't marry because my husband left me with so many property, wealth, and any man that will come, he will just want to marry me because of the wealth. You understand? That is it.
Was there any pressure from anybody, from anyone after your husband died?
Logically and logically, left and right, there are suitors.
After he died?
Yes. So there was a story I read about one Queen of England. I think she's Elizabeth I or Victoria I. Until she died, she never married. You understand? She never married.
She was single.
She was single. She was once a Queen of England. So any suitor that will come, she will not abuse, she will not quarrel, but through interaction, you understand? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, until the suitor will understand and leave.
That is not wanted.
That is, it's not wanted. Yes.
So you also used that.
I used that tactics. That is it.
You just use body language to send them away.
Yes, that is it. That is it. If there is seriousness, once somebody come to you, you accept. you accept. That is it. So when you have a suitor, a visitor, you welcome him until he shows you what he really wants. Then you too, you use your own wisdom. That is it.
Wisdom is very important.
It's very important.
I've heard
very
that,
important. Yes.
That once the man is no longer around,
yes,
even people who claim to care about you,
yes,
now begin to check you.
Yes, yes.
They want to find fault in what you are doing. They want to see maybe you are also beginning to get interested in other men and trying to give you a name that is not yours.
Yes.
So wisdom is
very
important.
It's very important. Even there are some suitors, they will not even come to me direct. They will come through my children, buying gift for them, making them to become their friends. You understand me? I know the story, and I know to con his way in. That is it.
So your children, according to Islamic law, you had to bury your husband that same day.
Yes.
That same day. Did his own family ever sit down with you? Did people had to do a family meeting, or was it just you and your children? You had to sit down and say, okay, Daddy is not here again. This is our life. Did you have to have that kind of?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. We have that kind of meeting. Because according to Islamic law, except if he has another wife. But if he doesn't have another wife, whatsoever that he left behind, even if it is a cent or a shilling, it belongs to the children and the wife. So no trouble, no problem. That is it. Yes, it belongs to the children and the wife, except if his mother is alive or his father is alive. There is a way of sharing it.
Okay. Yes. But if his parents are no longer
alive, it belongs to the wife and the children. Yes, except if the mother is not responsible. That is where the husband relative will come in, that they want to manage the wealth
on behalf of the wife and children.
Yes, they want to manage it, to control it. You understand? But the trusting people now with the orphan wealth nowadays is very, very obvious. It's very, very hard. Some people will embezzle it. They will mismanage it. That is it. So the best thing, if you are alive, try as much as possible and make sure you bring your children up skillfully and education. That is it.
So that they can fend for themselves.
Yes.
There was ever a need.
Yes, that is it.
It's really an insightful one. It's really an insightful one.
Yes.
If you look around, sometimes even when the husband leaves something, even when it is carefully managed, you still have trouble.
Yes.
As a single parent now.
Yes.
Because that's what life becomes as a single parent.
Yes.
To manage what he has left, or to manage without, because he didn't leave anything.
Yes.
To fend for the children. Did he leave anything? How did you cope? What were you now able to do?
Yes. I can't really say he did not leave even a shilling. At least what is left is what he leaves. You understand? Even if it is a glass of cup that he left, it's still something that he left for his children. But by then, after I lost my husband, there was something that happened to me.
Okay.
I didn't really expect it. After I left out for my daily routine, my business, because my cousin sister have to come and live with me so that she can be taking care of my children, because I can't just leave my children roaming about in the community like that. I need somebody to be taking care of them. Yes. So she came back before me. She now come. Auntie, I say, what happened? They have packed all your clothes. My clothes? Who did I offend that will pack all my clothes?
All your clothes?
All my clothes.
Only your own?
Only my own clothes. Only my own clothes. I was left with the only clothes on my body.
So who came and did this?
I don't know. We don't know the person that packed it. We don't know the person that packed my clothes.
It wasn't a family member?
No. We are the only one living in the compound. We are the only one living in the compound. Although the area is quiet area, everybody will just go out in the morning. In fact, I don't know.
Did you ever find out who did that?
So what will I do? Should I go and report a missing cloth to what did they call it, to a police? No. Where will they look for the clothes? I don't know. What of the person that packed it? Maybe the person was jealous, or I don't know.
All your clothes?
All my clothes.
They didn't touch your children's clothes?
They didn't touch my children's clothes. All my clothes. They left me with the only one on my body.
Just what you wore out?
Just what I wore out.
So how were you not able to manage?
I thank Almighty God. I called my mother. My mother now called other families that this is what happened. Before you know, within 1 week, they gather clothes for me. At least the clothes are not much. By then, they sent me about 6 to 7 different type of clothes. I start managing it. But the what I was wearing by then is unbearable to me. By then. Because I just finished paying my children's school fees. I don't even have money.
So there was no extra for
There was no extra for anything, because the little money that was left, if I use it to go and even select, if it is this worn out clothes that they used to sell in the market.
Second-hand.
Yes, second-hand clothes. So won't we eat food? We need food. And my children need transfer fare for school. That is it. I have to be wearing that one cloth for more than 1 week. If I come back, I wash it, I dry it. My cousin's sister clothes cannot fit me because she was about, what did they call it, 17, 18 by then. So her cloth, and she's a slim girl, so it cannot fit me. So I have to be washing that clothes, dry it.
You lived alone in the house?
Yes.
You didn't have immediate neighbors in the
compound?
compound?
We don't have neighbors, because even the compound, it belongs to one family. They live in Abuja. So instead of leaving the compound like that, so they now asked us to be squatting there, to be staying there, taking care of the compound for them. They have BQ.
Was that before or after your husband died?
After my husband died. That is when this happened.
That was when you moved into that house?
Yes, that's when we moved into the house. Because before my husband died, we live in renting house. We rent an apartment. So due to my situation, people that knows us, they now say to this compound, the occupants are working in Abuja. So we'll be staying there. We'll be living in the BQ. Then at least they don't want to leave the compound like that.
Yes.
That is how. So when we are out, they caught the burglary. They enter through the window. Yes. The Ghana must go that contains my children's clothes.
Yes.
They pack it out and they load all my own clothes into the Ghana must go, which was terrible.
So they poured the clothes out of the bag, and then put your own clothes in the bag.
Yes, out of the bag. That's how they did. Even the people, I don't know whether it's person or people, I don't know. They were hurrying. They left a tie. They left the blouse. You understand? I don't really know. So what will I do?
That suggests that maybe they were selecting the clothes or something.
They were selecting the good ones, selecting. I can't wear only blouse. You understand? Yes. If I wear only blouse, different attire, wrapper, won't people be looking me as if I'm mad? You understand? New cloth, fade skirt. That is it.
Well, your family came through for you again.
Yes.
So, well done, ma.
Thank you.
This is shocking.
Mhm.
That somebody would come and steal from somebody
Yes.
who is trying to put their life
Yes.
together.
Maybe the person went and burnt the clothes, because people, when I explained to my neighbors around, they said, I should go to all these weekly markets. They used to sell fairly used second-hand clothes. Maybe I will get my clothes over there. Do you know I did that? Looking for my clothes.
Did you ever find any?
I didn't see the color of my clothes there. So I was even asking the people that if anybody bring clothes for sale, this type of clothes, they say no, that if something like that happen, they used to pack, like for example, if they pack clothes in Kaduna, they will take it to somewhere far away to go and sell it there. That's how they do. If they pack clothes in Lagos, they will take it maybe far distant north to go and auction it there, to go and sell it. That is it.
That was very on top of everything. That was really unfair.
I'm telling you.
Really
I said this person wants me to be walking around naked. That's what happened. Yeah.
Aside from this particular experience, was there something else that happened that this life, you mean this can happen? You mean me, because my husband is no longer alive, this will happen to me? Was there any experience like that that surprised you?
There are a lot of challenges that I face.
Okay.
Yes, there are a lot of challenges that I face. There was an incident that happened in my business place, not this present one. Even this present one, I'm still facing challenges. You know what I understand is that, I'm sorry to say this, there are people that really feels that if somebody is in a kind of situation, they would like to take advantage of that situation. Yes. And there is freedom of living.
Should be.
Freedom of, this is how I want to live my life. I will marry when I want. And I will have relationship when I feel. You don't force me.
You shouldn't be forced.
And you don't judge me or lay accusation of me or accusing me that I'm a living being, I need a man. You don't judge it. You don't give me that judgment. Allow me to choose on my own.
To make your own decision.
Yes. It's very painful when people lay allegation on you, accusing you of something you didn't do without proof. Who else can?
What were you accused of?
Thank you. Like maybe, for example, don't mind her. You understand? Even at times, people may want to be provoking you, just to embarrass you. You understand?
Just like that,
just to embarrass you, simply because you don't have a man, you don't have husband. They want to embarrass you.
There are people who pick on you because your husband is no longer alive.
Yes. There are people like that. So many. There are people like that.
That's really terrible.
So being a widow is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. So at times, I don't know of other widows. At times, I used to hide my identity as a widow.
So you don't tell people so that?
I don't tell people because I don't want anybody to take advantage of me. I'm afraid that somebody will come and bully me, molest me, simply because I'm a widow.
On top of everything that you have to go through, you still have this fear that...
Yes. Even at times, even with women like me, if not for people that really knows me personally, except I open my mouth that I'm a widow, because I'm afraid that somebody may want to take advantage of me, forcing me to do what I don't want to do. That is it.
How does it make you? Because you didn't decide that you want to be a widow.
It is God that destined me.
How do you feel that because of this thing that you did not have control over,
yes,
you now have to live in fear of certain things or certain people? How does that make you feel?
well, I have to avoid. Once I see it's coming, I divert. Once I see it's coming, I put myself together.
You're always on your toes.
Yes, that is it. I always on observation. Because I'm a kind of person that I don't like trouble and I don't like people bothering me.
That's not a good way for anyone,
yes,
to live their lives.
That is it.
That there are human beings who would pry on somebody that they feel is defenseless.
Yes. That's why at times, even I think it's a very good idea for a widow with her orphan to live on their own compound. Because at times, if you live in a compound of many people, maybe you are the only widow there and other has husband. You don't have the freedom of their husband greeting you or you greeting their husband.
Just salutation.
You know, sentimentally, some people may think their husband is eyeing you. Before you know what is going on, you become hatred by then. That is it.
Enemy.
Yes.
Just because of what they are suspicious of.
Yes.
Shouldn't the men be the ones who are reprimanded for turning towards the widow rather than victimizing the widow?
You know, it is very good at times if you want to help a widow because of God, willingly. Don't help a widow because of what you really want to achieve from her. So a kind of situation like this is very plenty nowadays. Yes.
Where widows are taking advantage of.
Yes. That is it.
That's terrible. That's really, really terrible. You know, you mentioned that even now that you don't really sleep well.
Yes. I don't sleep well.
What keeps you up at night?
Thank you very much. I need to pray hard. For the safety of my children. I need to pray to God. That is it, because I don't have anybody that will keep my children safety except God. That is it.
When your husband was alive, did you have to think about, does it cross your mind that your children are not safe or anything when he was alive?
No, I live free. After his demise, I'm the father and I'm their mother. So what will I do? So I need to keep myself physically, both spiritually, hustling day by day, and I need the support of God. That is it.
I know you are surrounded by your children.
Yes.
But do you ever have to deal with loneliness?
They keep me company. They say, "Mommy, don't worry. All this shall come to pass. All this shall come to pass."
So your children are your companions.
Yes. They encourage me. That is it. They encourage me.
You have lived life as a widow for 12 or 14 years now.
That is 14.
2012.
2012. That is 14 years. By June
this year,
it should be 14 years. Yes, it should be 14 years.
If you meet a woman who is recently widowed, what would you like her to?
I will encourage her that no matter what will come ahead of her, she should think of her children first. If she has children, even if it is only one, she should think of her children first.
Children first.
Yes, that is it. That's what I will encourage her. She should be a good mother to her children. Make sure she discipline the children so that they will become a good children, a good example to the society, not only in our community, to the world as a whole. That is it.
How do you feel, or what do you think society can do, families can do? What do you think that we can do to better the life of widows?
Okay. I will call upon every woman. If you meet a widow, be close to her so that you can be gaining experience, because life has no guarantee and the death has no date that
Very
I am
much.
coming. So you put yourself in a widow's shoe so that you can be getting experience, so that things cannot just come to you suddenly. We don't pray for that.
No,
But at least
nobody does.
nobody does, but at least there is experience. Learning from somebody is a very, very good lesson. That is it. Only God knows who will live for 100 years or 150 years. Only God knows. That is it. Some people's husband may be sick for a very long time. They are together. They have even lose hope that he may not survive. You understand? And he will survive. Some we just say, my love, let me go here and come back, and he will never come back. He will never return. He has gone to the land of no return. So all women, I'm advising all women, both single, married, unmarried, be friend to widows, because they have a lot of life experience to share. That is it. And I would like to advise widows, never give up on your child, even if that child is misbehaving.
Okay.
Yes, never give up on your child. Even if you are not a widow, if you are still a mother and your husband is alive, never give up on your children. Yes, never give up on your children. That is it.
So how we are coming to Safif now.
Okay.
How did you hear about Safif? And what was the experience like?
It was a very good experience. Actually, my son was the one.
The oldest one?
Yes, the oldest one. He was the one that got the link and applied for me.
You applied on your behalf?
Yes, okay. Apply for me. So after I applied, he now came and explained to me that he applied a widow foundation for me and they have picked me. He was even the one that narrates the story, everything. My mother, you understand? This is it. He was the one saying everything, but on behalf of me.
Yes.
He was the one introducing everything, telling everything.
Yes.
Until Safif now called me to their secretariat, their office, interview me to make sure I'm the one. That is how I come into Safif. And in fact, I thank God. I can't really remember when last I owed 100,000. 100,000. It is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I thank God. I thank God. I thank God. I thank Almighty God.
How did you feel? They called you after your son had applied on your behalf. They saw you, they spoke to you, okay, this person is real.
Yes.
Okay, we have seen this person. You journey until the time where they give that grant.
Yes.
The moment that money, I know they gave grant, they gave wrapper.
Yes.
How did you feel?
I feel company. I feel that God sent somebody that God has not really forgotten about the widow. That we should not worry. He knows about us. No matter how the frustration is, or the challenging is, God always send people to help the widows.
So Safi brought some comfort.
Yes, that is how God sent Safi. You know, I'm a Muslim. When they say, the program is going to hold on in a church, me and my son now sat down, we think over it. You know, my son encouraged me because he's lenient. He said, Mom, this money, this grant they are going to give you, put it in your heart that it is God that gave you. But
not a religion.
But
God.
It is God that gave you through Safif. I accept the invitation. I came. Everything, we did it together. It's never affects my religious. I'm still in my religion. Because I went to the impact invitation with my faith in my heart. That is it.
It's a beautiful one. Do you have anything to say to Safif? To say to this man who put this foundation together?
Okay.
And has touched you and 40 other women plus other women out there that has helped them in one or two ways. Yes. Do you have anything to say?
You know, the memory I will never forget with Safif was the dinner.
Okay.
You know, give me a widow a dinner. The dinner is very, very comfortable. That makes you feel that at least somebody is there to even take you out.
Somebody cared.
It's just like a date, taking you out, inviting you for lunch. You understand? Taking you out, making you to be their friend. You understand? Just to keep you company. That is it. And all what Safif have been doing, the impact, may Almighty God continue to see them through and help them in different aspects of life. That is it.
Thank you very much, man.
You are welcome.
We also want to know, after you came for dinner, you said you felt that love, you felt that company, somebody cared and called you and said, come, let's sit down together. And then afterwards also, they helped out to do something. You mentioned you do business.
Yes.
What did you use that grant money for?
Thank you very much. Actually, that grant money, our rent has already expired. Yes. I take out of it, I pay house rent inside. You understand? Okay. Then the remaining one, I use it to be doing some petty trading. That is it. Although I'm into a cleaning job. Okay. Yes, I used to go there in the morning. After I come back, then I do my business. Also, the business is not something that my shop is full. No, because it is a student environment. Okay. So there are some things that students, they cannot prepare in their hostel. So I used to prepare bean cake for them, as in akara. Yes, that's what I do. Okay. So, and I'm not ashamed of the business I'm doing.
We all eat akara. It's beans. It comes in different forms. We all do. Have you not seen big restaurants now that in their menu, akara is there?
It's there.
Well, just recently, somebody was saying that what happened, that he doesn't like an area where there's nobody selling akara. So how can you live in a place where nobody is selling akara? Because growing up, we are used to it. We like it. It's nutritious.
Yes, it's
There's
true.
nothing to be ashamed of there.
Yes.
You have children to feed, and that will help to feed them. So where in that is something to be to turn away from.
Yes.
So you were able to put some of that money into business. And you also sort out your rent issue with it.
Yes.
You have done very well. But how are your children now that they are growing?
They are fine. They are okay. You know, training boys.
They are all boys.
They are all boys. You know, training boys when they are growing up, it's something that, it's not easy. I thank God. I thank God. I thank God. I thank God.
You know, you mentioned because your dad had died.
Yes.
You couldn't go to school to the level where
Yes,
you wanted
yes,
to.
yes, yes.
How is that going for your boys?
Well, their own is moving on.
Oh.
Yes, their own is moving on.
Well done.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Done.
Thank you.
Well done.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much for spending time with us, letting us into your life and experience.
Thank you.
And blessing us with the knowledge,
Yes.
the life and experience that
Thank
you
you.
already have.
Yes.
My prayer is that God will bless you.
Amen.
That your children will truly call you blessed.
Amen.
And that these boys that God has left you with, that they will indeed be a blessing as you are already a blessing to them.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Safif.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having listened this far. I say thank you again. You have heard her story. And hopefully, it's not just a story to you, but a life lesson. Life happens to us all. Nobody prays, plans for these kinds of things. Hopefully, compassion is finding its place in your heart. There's empathy and a need to want to support someone, a widow out there. If her story has touched you, please like, comment, share this video with someone, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This has been the Impact Stories. My name is Maria. Thank you so much for listening and